Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this 2016 Toyota Rav4 and we're going to do the side chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So this is how it looks before doing the installation on the side panel, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we use the gloss black material, that way we black out the entire panel. Link for the product will be provided below, but with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So before we start with the installation on the panels, we need to make sure we prep each one. So you could use any type of cleaning solution that's safe to use on your vehicle. You could use baby shampoo with water or alcohol mixed with water. So once you have your solution, spray it onto a clean microfiber towel and just start removing any contaminants that the panel may have. And then once you're done prepping the panel, make sure that everything's completely dry. That way the adhesive on the film is able to tack down to the panel. Okay, so now that we finished prepping the panel, now we can start with the installation. With this one, just place the film onto the chrome panel first, that way it holds it in position, and start by aligning it to this edge first. So what you can do is just give yourself a little bit of excess material, so that way we could tuck in the film underneath the plastic trim of the mirror here. So that excess material that we have, we could just tuck it in underneath, so that should be fine. And then the rest, just make sure when you lift the film, align it to the lower section of the panel and just follow it to guide yourself until you reach it to this end. So lift the film carefully and place the film in alignment. Once you place the film, grab your squeegee and start tacking down the entire film. To make sure you remove all of the bubbles that are underneath the film. And then once we're done squeegeeing the film, then we could apply heat. That way we help the adhesive activate faster, and then we'll trim off the excess material afterwards. So tuck in here. Once it's tucked in, finish off with the rest of the film, and then we should be good. And now all we need to do is trim off the excess material that we have here. So just insert your blade and trim off right on the edge. Remove the film, apply a little bit of heat, that way we help tack down the edge that was trimmed off, and then we move on to this piece. The same steps that were done here, you would repeat it for this one since it's the same process. And then once you're done with these two, move on with the quarter window. So for the last piece that covers the quarter window section, start by placing the film on the chrome, that way it doesn't touch the paint of the vehicle. And just place it on top, align it right on the curve, and just make sure when you're placing the film, you align it right in the middle, that way it covers both sections of the chrome. So lift it carefully, place the film and just align it until you reach it to this end, and then we'll squeegee it to tack it down and remove any air bubbles if there's any. So make sure and double check that the chrome is being covered with the film. There's no chrome showing anywhere on the edges or on the top. Should be good. Now we can just use your squeegee and tack everything down. Once we tack down the whole film, now just double check and see if there's any bubbles. If there isn't, then we could apply heat to start sealing the entire panel, and then we'll trim off any extra material that we have on the edges. Okay, and if you have excess material, let's say on the edge here, just trim it off carefully, remove what we don't need. And if you have a little bit of excess on the edges, just create an outline just so you know where exactly you're going to need to trim. And then once that outline is created, just carefully insert your blade and trim off the excess material. just lift it and you should be good. And you just do the same anywhere else where you see that you have excess material, trim it off. And then once you're done trimming, we could post heat the entire panel to finish the install. So the last thing to do once you finish with the entire installation is to grab your heat gun and post heat the entire panel. So make sure you just take your time applying heat throughout the entire panel. If there's any film lifting, just help it tack down with applying heat. Take your time when you're doing this step, and then once you're done with this process, you're done with the installation. So just take your time when you're doing this. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the side chrome delete installation for the 2016 Toyota Rav4. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.